So there is no second, so the motion fails.
Wow. Wow.
Wow is a good word, because I'm wowing right now.
Wow. Wow.
Mr. Johns, you're recognized.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What I am asking from the board and the community is that we recognize a problem that we have, and the problem is that District 4, the parks are not meeting the population growth that demands that we have right now. Our land development code states that we should have 6.45 acres of green space for every 1,000 residents. We don't have that. According to Belcor, it's projected in 2026 that District 4 will have about 3.43 acres per 1,000 residents, which is nearly a 28% decrease since 23. District 4 is 18.9 miles, obviously the smallest district in all of the county. There is not one single county building in District 4. Not one. No senior center, no community center, no meeting center, absolutely nothing other than some bathrooms. Currently, based on the number of kids involved in sports, many are unable to play because they just don't have the facilities to do so. And currently, we don't have a community pool on the south end, and children are being transported from our county into Okaloosa County for that purpose. And according to a representative of the Seacoast School, children all over the county are from the north and middle and south end of Walton County. They're going over to Okaloosa County for swimming, and they're going over to Bay and Okaloosa County to play ball because we don't have the facilities here in Walton County. How do we address this problem? We can't build a community complex if we don't buy the property. We have an opportunity to purchase 92 acres along the Choctawhatchee Bay, as you can see on the screen. It's beautiful property. It's located at the intersection of Alderberry Road and Eagle Bay Lane, extending north to the bay. It truly is absolutely stunning, stunning property. It has 1,550 plus feet of waterfront on the bay. Approximately 65 acres are available for development. The remaining wetlands, which is about 23 acres, should be retained as natural environment sanctuary to help our entire community. Funding source, how are we going to pay for this? Luckily, the property has been priced at $20,250,000 for the 92 acres, and that is the middle between the two appraisals. There are $8.4 million currently earmarked. $1 million is from preservation funds. $1 million is from beach vending funds. $2.4 million is the money that was allocated for a senior center for South Walton in District 4, and $4 million for reserves, which leaves a total of $11,875,000 that we need. And I would ask that we are able to take that from the transfer station fund, which currently has $20 million in it. So that would pay for the entire property, the 92 acres, which would be benefit not just to South Walton, but all of Walton County. And I just want to say that since this morning, I have received, before I got here, and I know there have been a lot since then, I've received a ton of emails, 2 that were against it, and all the rest were for it. And everyone was very happy to see that we're looking at having some Bay Area and some area where people can gather. And I don't know about you, but I think it's great when kids play ball rather than sit on their phones all day. We're supposed to have green space for our community. We can't continue to pack people in like sardines and build monster house after monster house and expect people to just walk to the beach and that's their only outlet. I think that this is a golden opportunity, and I ask that my fellow commissioners would see it the way that I see it, and the need that we have with all these children that need a place to play. And I think that this is a great opportunity, and I hope that you will join me in voting for this. And I would like to make a motion that we do purchase this property.
So Commissioner Johns has made a motion to purchase the property. Is there a second?
Can there be any discussion
Well, now,
amongst the
because
board?
of the way we've done it, we need a second for discussion.
There's no second? No second?
So there is no second, so the motion fails.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Along those, let me offer some comments. Commissioner Johns, I know this is your passion project, and I enjoy seeing that. I would like to find a way to get you where you want to be, and you've described a lot of things in concept of things that could potentially exist, partnerships that could potentially develop, developments that could potentially come together. There's a lot of things that could potentially happen. I'm just nervous about not having everything drawn out on paper as to what that looked like. I'm just a little bit nervous about unleashing $20 million when once we get the property, then we have to do stuff with it. And then along with that, there are costs in making those enhancements. So I don't condemn your project, but I think we need to have a more visible and a tighter plan on what that looks like, and then where maybe those funding opportunities can occur. I hope that is
Well,
at
I'd
least
like-
somewhat encouraging.
Well, I'd like to say that I didn't see the value in going to all the trouble to do that without buying the property. So you've got to have the property before you can get anything done. And I am absolutely astonished that you all have felt that 92 acres on the bay, when I had 8.4 million already earmarked for it, so $12 million for 92 acres on the bay is too much of an ask. I just am absolutely, I just cannot believe it. This is for the children of this community, the citizens of this community, and if you all aren't willing to make this purchase, then I feel sorry for the kids of this community, because you basically told them, I don't care that you don't have anywhere to play ball.
Mr. Curry, you recognized.
Thank you. I listened to all the funding. I would have loved to have seen that same passion when we were trying to lower the millage rate.
We did lower
For
the
all
millage
the
rate.
Chair, can I finish?
Yeah, please, if we will, let's maintain decorum.
All right. So, we couldn't find $1 million 8 weeks ago. Couldn't find $1 million to lower the millage rate. But now all of a sudden on this agenda, we're looking at $34 million, not counting the TDC, which is a different coffer, on purchasing. I heard how the property tax was out. We got to hold back, or the property tax is coming. SB 180, I can't remember everything that was there, but those were all the reasons why we couldn't lower the millage rate to the now Chair Drake's 3.5. Wow is a good word, because I'm wowing right now. If you're going to start using that transfer station, then there's 5 commissioners and 5 districts up here that probably needs to be split into equally. And 8 weeks ago, we were broke. We didn't have money. And now all of a sudden, I don't know whose mattress that they looked under and found $34 million, but I'd like to go check some other mattresses, to be honest with you.
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Glidewell, you recognize.
you said 8 weeks ago.
Well, whatever, the budget, the final budget.
I think it was 3 months ago, but irregardless of when it was,
You people are in the wrong on this one. So in the wrong. This is egregious. Do you hear me? Egregious.
I distinctly remember a citizen standing right there at that podium and asking about that transfer money. And I'm pretty certain all 5 of us made a promise that we would not go into that transfer station money. And now, 4 months later, we're just gonna say, oh, sucks to be you? That's wrong. And I gave my word I wouldn't do that, and I'm not gonna do it. And so, if you wanna know where you lost me at using transfer money. Because we promised the citizens of this county we would not do that. And now you're talking about doing it. And I will not vote to use that transfer money in this budget year for anything, because we promised people we wouldn't do it. And that's where I'm at on this.
I just want to say that I feel terrible for the community, just terrible for the entire community.